First question. Suppose a and b denote the distinct real roots of quadratic polynomial x square plus 20x minus 2020, and suppose c and d the distinct complex roots here complex b of this equation. Okay, then the value of this is a single correct option. So first step can be means we can find the roots of the equation and then put the values in it. But what we can do more interestingly is that we know the formula means sum of root and product of root means sum is equal to minus b by a. So we can like this we can do. So a plus b and c plus d can be means minus of b, that is minus 20, and c plus d will be plus 20. Similarly ab will be 2020 and cd will be minus 2020. Okay. So we get this relation as a plus b is minus c plus d and ab is equal to minus cd. This might come handy afterwards. Okay, so from this we can also see a plus c is equal to b minus d, just rearrange. Now what we can do means we can just directly multiply those terms and simplify. So we get a square c minus ac square, a square d, and so on. So what we see here is we are here a square c in this term and this term. A square can be taken common, so we get a square c plus d. Similarly, in this term, bc square, and one more c square term is this one minus ac square, so minus c square a plus b. Similarly, we're taking d square common, we get minus d square a plus b, and taking b square common from here and here, we get plus b square c plus d. Now one more thing, c plus d and c plus d are both common here, so we get this term, and from this and this we get minus of a plus b into c plus d square. Okay, now what we can do, we have this relation a plus c is equal to b minus d. We might now we will use this one. See, we take c plus d common, a square plus b square, and this a plus b, so minus a plus b, can be written as c plus d. Here c plus d is written, which we can write c plus d and take that common. So what we get is a square plus b square, a square b square, and c square plus d square. This. Okay, we have c plus d means we have the value this one. I'm sorry, c plus d value is 20. Okay, c plus d value is 20, and then we have here is a square plus b square. What we can write, a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Similarly, c plus d whole square minus 2cd. We have a plus b value, c plus d, and here interesting part comes, minus 2ab and minus 2cd. We know ab is equal to minus cd, so this term and this term gets cancelled. Now we have a plus b square plus c minus d square. We can also write c minus d in terms of a plus b from here. We have this relation. What we basically get is 20 into 2 into a plus b whole square. We have a plus b value minus 20. So minus 20 into minus 20 square is 400. 20 into 2, 40. So basically we get 16,000, and this is the right answer. So first of all, means we could have found out the values of a, b, c, and d, and then directly put. But instead of that, this can come handy and can be quick. Means we are just writing equations, means a simple equation where we can use it directly by taking their values. So going to the next question. Okay, this is a numerical type question. For a complex number z, let real part of z denote the real part of z. Means this symbol denote the real part of z, and as with the set of all complex numbers z satisfying this equation, where iota is equal to under root minus 1, then the minimum possible value of z1 minus z2 whole square, where z1 and z2 belongs to S. Real part of z1 is positive, real part of z2 is positive. Okay, so in this and this one both are important in some way. We will look into it. Okay, now So means we can solve this equation as a quadratic, and one formula which is most used in the complex numbers is this one: z bar is equal to mod z square. Okay. Z bar is equal to mod z square. So we write this as z power 4 minus z square dot z bar square minus 4i z square is equal to 0. So we can take z square as common. So we get z square into z square minus z bar square minus 4i. So basically why we are doing this means we are just simplifying like an quadratic equation. Here we get z square equal to 0, but this is not really possible because z1 and z2 are distinct, it is stated. And also so we get z square equal to 0 or z square minus z bar square is equal to 4 iota. Okay, since this is just like a minus b, a square minus b square, so we can exemplify it z plus z bar into z minus z bar. So let we consider z is equal to x plus iy. So this z plus z bar is we know twice of real part, that is 2x, and z minus z bar is twice of imaginary, so 2 into iota y is equal to 4i. So we see 4 and iota both get cancelled from 4 iota gets cancelled from both sides, so we get xy is equal to 1. So geometrically what xy is equal to 1 means, it is basically, I'm sorry, a rectangular hyperbola. Yes, and here means in this first quadrant, and this is third quadrant. So here x and y are both positive, here x and y are both negative. Okay, so and one more thing we look, see, real part of z1 is positive and real part of z2 is positive. Okay, so means we consider this z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1, similarly z2. So means z1 lies here somewhere on this curve, similarly z2 in the third quadrant. Okay, so and one more thing is, if you remember, geometrical meaning of this is z1 minus z2 mod of z1 minus z2. It is basically nothing but distance between z1 and z2. So we see when the distance between this point and this point on means any point on this curve will be minimum. It's like this, if I take a straight line like this, means xy x is equal to y. So we get this is the point from where it starts, means let this be z1, this will be z2. So this distance will be minimum, because when we check the tangent and slope equation it will get perpendicular. Okay, so what can be this point? So means if we look carefully, means this is x is equal to y. Okay, so x is equal to y, and here also we get, so basically we get z1 as 1 1 means if we get positive value of x and y, and z2 as minus 1 minus 1 1. So we can find the distance between z1 and z2 as mod z1 minus mod of z1 minus z2, which we get under root 2, under root 8. And what we have to find, mod of means the basically the square, so under root 8 square we get 8, and that's the answer. So the basically approach should be, first of all, this formula should be learned, z dot z bar is equal to mod z square, and then what we do is basically formed a quadratic equation and simplified it, just nothing else, and use some simple formulas like z plus z bar is a complex number, and an addition of complex number and its conjugate will be twice of real part. Similarly, subtraction will get twice of imaginary part. Then okay, most of the students can come over here and then it means they don't know what to do. So basically we had to draw this graph where we interpret this in terms of geometry, and then looking at the condition, means x is equal to y and xy is equal to 1, we get the points for the minimum distance, means this is basically distance mod of z1 minus z. We see minimum distance will be when z1 is 1 1 and z2 is minus 1 minus 1. Then we proceeded. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, we have looked this. Next, this is one more numerical type question, and this I guess this can be treated as easy question only if you can spot the trick in here. So what it says, the trace of square matrix is defined as means basically it is telling what is a trace. A is 2 by 2 2 cross 2 matrix, such that trace of A is 3 and trace of A cube is minus 18. Then find the determinant of A. So what we can do is we could go generally means taking A as here something A B C D like this, and means taken then multiplying a 3 times means a finding a cube and then taking the trace. But interesting part here can be means uh, the this first, and means that these diagonal elements can be anything, just means like a plus b should be equal to 3. So to make easy calculation and quick calculation, what I take what we can take is 0 and this is 3 means it satisfies the trace of a is 3, 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, so we take a as 0 b c and 3. So means from this what determinant of a comes means minus bc. Okay, so we know what we have to find, we have to find minus bc. Okay, then finding a cube means just basically I multiplied it. Okay, so here we get first row first column BC, first row second column 3B. Similarly, here comes the twist means we can save here time is finding a cube. We have given trace, so just basically finding the diagonal element, primary diagonal element and keeping the rest. So we get 3BC and finding this one 3BC plus 27, and we are given the trace is minus 18, so summing in up we get minus 18. And what we find basically the value of BC is minus 5, and what we know here that determinant of A is minus of BC, so determinant of A is 5. So means we can make our calculation easy and fast by taking this approximation, means taking 0 and 3, it will save time. Okay, so this is also a numerical question from vector and 3D. Okay, so in a triangle PQR, A bar is equal to QR, B bar is equal to RP bar, and C bar is equal to PQ bar. If mod A is 3, mod B is basically here. Okay, then we are given this, and okay, we have mod A and mod B, so we can find the ratio. And what we have to find, mod of A cross B whole square. So okay, we have a triangle PQR, and this is A bar, this is B bar, and this is C bar. So we can note something that A plus A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equal to 0. Is noting the direction. So we start from here, A bar, B bar, C bar. We come at the same point. So we note that A bar plus B bar plus C bar is 0. Okay, okay, here I noted it. So here mod A is 3 and mod of A 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, we wrote the equation, I mean simplified it, and basically what we'll get is this 4a bar plus 3 bar after taking common, 4a bar plus 3b bar dot c is equal to 7ab. Now what we can do from this equation, we can substitute the value of c, so we will get all terms in uh, all equation in terms of a and b and a dot b. So we can simplify that. Okay, so after simplifying this equation is putting c as minus of a bar plus b bar, we get this equation 4a square plus 4a bar dot b bar plus 3a bar b bar plus 3b bar, sorry, 3b square is equal to minus 7ab. So 4 into, we have mod of a as 3 means 4 into 9 36, 4 into a dot b plus this 7 and this 14. I just simplified it, and 3 into mod of b was 4, so 3 into 16 48. Okay, so we get 14 is equal to 84. Okay, we get a bar dot b bar is equal to minus 6. So we got a bar b bar, and also we have mod a and mod b, so we can find sin theta, I mean sorry, cos theta. So just basically cos theta is a dot b upon mod A mod B. Okay, so A dot B is minus 6 upon mod A was 3 and mod B was 4. So we get cos theta as 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay, we get minus 1 by 2, and then we can find sin theta. We'll get sin theta as root 3 by 2. Okay, so what is mod of A cross B? Mod of mod of A cross B square, mod of A square, mod of B square, and sin square theta. Sin square theta is from this one 3 upon 4. So this will be 3 square 9, 4 square 16, and this is 3 by 4. So after simplifying, we get 108. Okay, so what means in this everything was just a calculation and simplification. So what they given is this triangle. So the basically what the important equation comes is this one is after arriving at this means everyone can arrive at this, and most of the students cannot proceed because they do not think of this equation, means the triangle equation a bar plus b bar plus c bar is 0. Okay, so this is important now.